Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd and welcome to our Highland Song. Because it's the end of the year, and I love the end of the year, because everybody puts out their Games of the Year list, and I like going through all of them and looking for the games that I missed over the course of 2023. And our Highland Song showed up on a fair few people's lists. So, as I understand it, this is a super beautiful, super chill, super relaxing game about having adventures in the Scottish Highlands. Though, okay, for me, it might be something a bit more than that, because I'm deeply worried that this could possibly be, in some capacity, a rhythm game. And I struggle with rhythm games a bit. Like, I literally couldn't play Hi-Fi Rush earlier this year. That game is inaccessible to me. So, okay, what I've done is I've put everything onto the easiest mode possible. And we'll see how it goes, I suppose.
There is a song, Moira, that the sea whispers to the land. A song for pilgrims and for babbies going to sleep. Spirit, be with thee on every stream. In the trough of the waves, on the crest of the billows.
You remember it, don't you, Moira?
And when Beltane brings the neap tide home, then you'll be coming back to me.
And just in case you've never been, the game isn't lying. Scotland is a remarkably, stunningly beautiful country. So okay, I'm Moira apparently, and by the sounds of it, I'm thinking about running away. Sure, or I could just run. I'm sick of ye and your smell. What's that now? And don't make me come up there. Okay, like, I think I'm just gonna go at this point. Yep, you know what? I've decided I've had enough. We're just going to have a little bit of a drop down. Bye, ma'am. I'll be back later for my tea and... oh, it's rather lovely, isn't it? Like, straight away, it makes me think of, you know, Forgotten Anne. Like, that was beautiful too. So, alright, just a nice little jump. Do not fall down the very first pit, though. I mean, blimey, I'll give ya. Like, that's a nasty fall. You could do yourself some proper damage, and it's just outside my front door. So, okay, just mosey on up here, and... oh, well, this is just rather special, isn't it? This just looks lovely.
I must have climbed the hill behind the house 100 times. I know every stone. But after that hill, there's another. And then another again. And after all that, then that's the sea. And I've never been there.
Okay. So we're going to be trying to find our way to the sea. Presumably that's... yep, there we go. A path between the trees. We need to, yeah, get round the lake or loch or whatnot to make our way to the seaside. Which hopefully is like, you know, close enough by I can get there and back before my mum gets angry at me. What? So, okay. Oh. Mark the spot. Oh. I mean, there's two trees there. Presumably, unless you mean, nope, there's no further along. Must be about here. Okay, so I need to do some map reading. Now, map reading I can do. Map reading's fine. I just need to do that instead of rhythm or whatnot. Right, just careful. I'm still teetering on the end there. No, we do need to drop off. Just drop. Okay, just jump off then. Oh, blimey. Okay, just careful. Bit of sliding, etc., etc. And can I just climb down if I want to? Aha! I climb down if I want to do it all safe-like. And there we go, we found the secret path. Cross to the higher ridge, so okay. Into the background, so okay. There's kind of, you know, a bit of 2D to it, but also you're switching between 2D planes. Like, that cliff in the background, we're presumably going to be going there at some point. So, alright, just zoom across here. Don't mind me, Mr. Deer. Time to run, and there we flipping go. I'm still not as fast as a deer, though. They are cooking fast, and... jump to the music. Oh no. Okay, this is where it all goes wrong. What happens if I don't jump to the music? Like, do I fail to make it to the lighthouse? Do I not make it to the sea? Am I going towards the bad Scottish ending? Okay, we're going to give this a go. Just focus. You've set it to as easy as it goes. You could do this, John. I believe in you. Okay, you just have to jump on the spots where it says jump. That's fine. I could do that. That was lovely. Okay. There's a big thing here. Hello there, buddy. Look at this thing. Must be for talking to aliens. Yeah, you know what? That's a reasonable assumption. Sure, why not? So, okay. Moseying up, and I have successfully climbed a peak.
The hill near your house is called Lan Mull, the Bald Edge. They say this is as far north as the English got before Wallace blunted their blades. Didn't hold them off for long, mind.
Okay, copied a couple of maps, so, right. That's kind of how this game goes. You've got musical bits, and then sometimes you're going to have to do a little bit of map marking. So, okay. Looks like I need to, like, double back on myself past the weird antenna. Just beyond there, I can get down, potentially. So, okay. The alternative is, yes, keep going forwards and make it down to the Giant's Tooth. So, yeah, this should be about right. Let's go down the low road today. Woohoo! I mean, this feels like a bit of a drop. Yep, there we go. Nice and careful. Nice and careful. Lovely. I mean, I could just, you know, jump straight down the hill. That seems to be going fine. And there we go. Okay, almost fell. That feels like that would hurt. This feels like this would all hurt, actually. But, okay, I'm sure it's all fine. When we get down to the bottom, there we go. So, ooh. 6 days is where I'm trying to get to in 6 days. Also, hang about. Just sit down for a second. Get my health back. Oh. Health means time. Right. Right. There's a hole where the signpost used to be. This should be about right. Yeah. The spur runs between the two locks. It floods all the time. And this ruddy lump of rock must be the Giant's Tooth. So, alright. We've successfully found the next one. Nothing too complicated. Take the path. On a wee flip in and go. No turning back. And...
Uncle Hamish has lived in the lighthouse forever. And he lives there on his own. I thought all the lighthouses were automatic now, but either they don't know about his one, or else he's never noticed the light comes on by itself.
Alright. Unfortunately, there we go. We can shelter beneath the trees if that's what we want to do. Maybe I can wait out the storm here. Okay, so sometimes you want to wait to let time pass. Just rest until... Oh, something to eat. I brought some chicken. Stolen from the cat. Magnificent.
Night
But apparently I'm
falls.
getting tired.
All my life, Uncle H has written me letters. And I wrote him letters in return. Dear Uncle H.
Alright, tell me more about... Yes, the castle. I did see a castle in the background. In fact, it's there right now. So, alternatively... Yes, why do you want me to come and see you right now? What's so urgent?
Oh, Moira, I've wanted you to visit all your life. But I had to wait until you were old enough to make the trip. Your mum would never forgive me if you came to any harm.
I mean, you say that, but like, I just spent the night sleeping outside in the rain in
the morning,
Scotland.
the
Like,
storm
that's a good
finally
way to
blown itself
die,
out.
potentially. Bare minimum, though. It's now dawn, so right, we might have a bit of a time limit going on. Let's get the cock on with it and see what we've got. You know, maybe some more whimsical musical adventures or whatnot. And straight past here. Down we go, nice and calm and careful. And, okay, an old grass boat. Right, mosey on up. I suspect we've got another musical number when we hit, you know, a big, long bit of, no, road, or not road, John. That's kind of the entire point. Across the high ridge. Oh, well, this is just lovely, isn't it? Right, keep on keeping on. Back and forth, presumably. There's something down there, but I suspect, actually, yes, I want to be on this bit.
Tearing the hill in two.
And before we cross over to higher ridge, just make sure there's nothing else over here. There's something going on. There's... Ooh. Okay. There's a path there, but there's also potentially a way to get further and further up. Well, I feel like part of this game appears to be, you know, getting towards peaks. There's like an entire section of my journal marked as peaks, so... Patch of bilberries. Alright. Good patch, nice. Possibly I've just picked up, you know, some items there. Just jump over. Keep on moseying up in the world. And someone else has been up here. Okay, take a stick. Sure, why not? Now that's a stout stick. Right, I've now got a whacking stick, just in case, you know, this gets actiony at some point. Mosey on over. Still early morning and no major problem here. Now, how are we going to get... There we go. This sort of a way. Just be careful. We need to go... A crisp packet! You know what? Pick up the litter. Sure, though. Ooh. There's something inside. So, Legend of the Littlefinger says a troll was buried here, covered from head to toe, with only its finger sticking up through the dirt. Its navel is a pot of gold. So, okay, fascinating. So get up to a high spot where this is. When it's not this hill, the shape's all wrong.
Be off my trolley.
Keep on keeping on. We're going up to the top here, and there we go. Now. If I had to say where this was, I mean, honestly, I don't see, like, you know, an obvious candidate. It needs to be very steep, then a very long, steady decline. Like, over there it might be, but I don't see the, appropriate rocks. Okay. Make a note of that. We're going to find more maps as we go forward. So, I don't even know, which peak this is, unfortunately. Yes, Witch's Peak. Why not? Hamish did send me something about Witch's Peak. Here it is. I mean, this could be it. This looks about right. Like, multiple levels I've had to go back and forth on. That's theoretically possible. And I did see a path earlier. Was it about there? Apparently it was not. Okay, I cannot see a solution to that map, so let's just mosey on down the mountain, and apparently, I suspect we might be about to do a bit of music. just got stronger from doing a whole bunch of running. So the more musical numbers I do, the more I can venture.
The stones top the hilltop like a crown.
Okay. Crown, this should be easily recognisable on my maps or whatnot. And, right, I've climbed a peak. This one's got to be identifiable without too much trouble. So, okay. I've got one more drawing in my book. I mean, in theory, hang on. I could be the Crown McGibbles. Witch's Peak. Is this Witch's Peak? I still don't know which one Witch's Peak is. No, this is definitely not Witch's Peak. Alright, keep on keeping on. We've got to find, you know, more maps and whatnot. Just mosey on down. See if I can find anything around this bit of the world. Just nice and careful, please. Nice and careful. Lay yourself down without, like, you know, squishing yourself or whatnot. And I could dally in the cave mouth. No, it's morning, I'm feeling good, we don't need to dally, it's all fine. Especially when there's old boots to be collected, though, Okay, so when you're on a mountain, search for bits of paper on the mountain, and that's going to give you what it is. So now we know what this peak is. We have to talk I mean it, come alone this time. And there's going to be a cave over on the right. Right, I should be able to, sneak into a cave via a little tiny crawly hole here. Oh, this is... No, I was not expecting such a claustrophobia in this lovely whimsical Scottish musical game. But here we go. I would never do this. Not in a million years would you catch me doing this. Here we go. One more small thing here.
Once Hamish sent me a rusty nail from the Titanic. He told me he'd got it from the bottom of the sea. I was 7 years old, so, like a total chump, I believed him.
Okay. I've come out, and by the looks of it, I just went a really conking long way, actually. It's now the afternoon, and... okay, hang on. I need to work my way up a little bit to... Never mind, that's not a good way to go up. That's very slippery. Right, mosey this way. Try and figure out precisely where I am. Maybe like, you know, a bothy. Old cottages dotting the hills make good shelters. So, mysterious, oh dear. So, whiskey. And it's still got whiskey in it. Moira, don't just drink the whiskey. That would be wrong. Okay, so, right, I could stop here if I wanted to. But probably best instead, I mosey on down. Try and find, a way up to the peak behind. I just need to find, you know, a way to cross back to the level behind me here. Still got hours of daylight. That's true. Okay, I need a quick rest. I need a very quick rest just to... Oh dear. Now it's cocking raining again, and I'm not in good cover. I need to find some cover. It's late afternoon. It's tipping it down with rain. I need to, find a place to rest up for the night at some point. So... stay on the high ground. I need to find a way to cross over to the next thing.
There's a hill called Banish Brawn that weeps blood. A drop a year. For every drop spilled there under trust. Even still, the trees will not grow there.
Alright. There were murders on... Oh! Murders on Woe's wedding. I feel like going inside the cave, if only to rest up, might not be a bad idea. Although, unfortunately, without a map, I can't find yet any openings of any description. Oh, and better, the rain stopped. So, okay, we should probably go down to the low path. In that case, there was definitely more going here. Here we go. Skirt down to the low route. Can idle beneath the trees, if that's what I want to do. But I feel okay in terms of... health for now. But hang on, back on the high path. Right. I can climb past that cave. Though this looks like it's a little bit of a, you know, difficult to climb.
Some of the
potentially.
clans were bitter enemies. The mother of Lachlan MacLeod was murdered on Banish Brawn for the crime of falling in love with a MacDonald.
Okay. Hamish is telling me some... Oh! Gravestone. Here we go. The name MacDonald. Like he was just saying in the story. And yeah, go up, not down. Well, things are starting to get... Yep, it's gonna start getting dark. I hope I get further. This one is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Back down to this. My dearest mother, why did you marry a man of that filthy clan? Oh dear. Right. Put something on the gravestone. I could put the stick down. And no, the stick is not appropriate. Doesn't seem right. Okay. Find a flower. I could come and put it on the grave. And it started raining. Right. We need to get up to... Oh, that's not going to fly. No. We're not going any further up this way. Right, we need to find a place to... Oh, I feel like I'm not going to be able to stop now I'm going. But...
There's a pile of fallen soldiers. One stone placed for every man who went into battle. One stone taken back only by those who returned.
Alright, peek inside. I feel like, yes, we should probably spend the night here. And because I'm in a comfortable spot, right. My max health is back. It's now the following day. Well, at least it's going to be, I assume. Down in the background. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Okay. The graveyard was in that direction. I'm sure it's all fine. Nobody's out there, but just in case, ask who's out there. And... Mary MacDonald. Okay, I'm just having nightmares about the gravestones. It's fine. I've not married a MacDonald. You're just dreaming, alright? Do not worry about the angry Scottish ghosts. There's no such thing as Scotland, okay? It's a made-up thing to scare English children. And yet more gravestones on the way down. More and more MacDonalds. So, alright. Keep on keeping on. We're now going down and to the left from where we were. And we've made our way down. By the looks of it. Okay. It's definitely, you know, one looks like a marker of some description here to me. But more importantly, okay. I found myself another map. Office of Tourism, Old Pathway by the dam. Okay. Now that I can find.
What?
So, right. That's all the way back in that direction. That's not the way we need to go.
That?
But if I go this
Up
way...
there.
Gosh, love. It's the eyes of the Queen. Cover your head.
Okay. More mysterious voices. Climb down this way. I think now I'm going to be on... Yes, there we go. Now I've looped round to stones just below the surface. That's going to let me move back a bit. Good. There we go. That's how we get past here. Path will take 3 hours. Do it. I've got the map from the graveyard. And, yeah, it moves me towards the dam.
The thing you have to ken about Uncle Hamish is that he's a total idiot. Not the annoying kind. He's the kind you talk to because you never know what he'll say next. But, you know, still an idiot.
Okay, need to get my bearings, and I think I already know, yeah, roughly where I need to end up, which is, if I go to the left, there's an old pathway somewhere around there, but I'm not sure whether I can access it until I've got to a high spot in order to, like, you know, scout it out. So this is definitely the right direction. There we go, plenty of daylight. And there's a sign. Property of Scots Cala Water, danger of death. Okay, it may not be on the right, you know, plane here. It might be to the back. We can approach the dam. That'll get me over to this side. This looks familiar. Yep, it does indeed match on the map. But I've also found what I assume to be that might be the same tunnel. It might be a tunnel behind the water. This would be roughly the right spot. Can't tell. That would get me back to the dam. Can't go any further in this direction. Okay, this is, yeah, that is not climbable. Yeah, I need to get my bearings before I can go into that tunnel. Like, you know, go up somewhere else so I can figure out what's going on precisely. Like, say, yeah, take a different path. Cross to the ridge on this side, and use that to get up to the top so I can figure out what's going on. Right, just clamber up to the top over here. And I see what looks like over there.
The Jacobites were supporters of James II. The White Rose, they called him.
Alright, White Rose. Fair enough. Can I get over to... There we go. We can get over to here, though it's now raining. Which makes me, you know, very wet and uncomfortable. We could shelter in the cave. We could try and get up a little bit further. Hang about. Zoom right out here. Alright. Looks to me like we might be able to, yeah, potentially use... Oh, blimey, I'm definitely taking a little bit of being wet damage here. Climb up this way. And then... Zoom on out a bit. Yeah, we need to go left before we go right. Because I can't climb at the slippery surface. So, okay, just a mosey this way. That's too much. I can't climb that right now. Get back down. Get back down to here. Get back down to here. Take the shallower... Oh, that's not going to fly. Okay. I feel like if I just make a jump from here, that's not going to be a good idea, but... Oh, I just can. No. Go on. Go. You're fine. You're fine. Just get to the top. No, it's fine. Get to the top. Good. Right, and go! Just get to the top over there. Yes! I think we've got it. I think we flipping got it. And now we're on easy street. Okay. Right. This is proper three-dimensional maze stuff. Take some sharp metal. Alright, that's good. That's good right there. Now, just keep on skimming forward. There we go. I'm making progress. Now we're getting somewhere. Take a breather in the cave mouth. I feel like I'm... You know what, John? You absolutely do need a breather in the cave mouth, okay? Just a mosey on in here. Just till, like, you know, mid-afternoon. There's a small tin box here. Something in it. Is it a map by any chance? Okay. I slid down the slope below the forest. Something possibly crown quite out of control, and it fell out of my pocket. I lost it, Angela. However will I find it now? Okay. Question is... Yeah. Is this going to be where I am right now? Doesn't really look right, does it? So, okay. If I slide down, I can make it to the dam. I've got to want to make it to the dam, but then again, actually... I could also just try and climb this entire mountain at this point. I say that, it's just started cocking raining again. So, tonight it's raining and it's Scotland. It's going to be really cocky cold soon. Screw it, we're going to give it a go. Right, up this way. This looks like a, you know, fairly manageable climb, actually. Say this. That bit doesn't at all. Okay, I suspect the situation here is... While I can do this, in theory, one, the fact it's raining is bad, and two, the fact I haven't done enough musical numbers is bad. So as a result of that... Oh, blimey, I just made it. Just made it, and I suspect that's actually the most difficult single bit. Though I'm now exhausted and soaking wet, so this feels bad. This feels bad right here. But on the plus side, I feel like we're actually... Almost... Oh, not that way, though. Not that way. Not that way. Okay, and... Go! Yes! Up. Okay, just step by step. We're making it to the top of the thing, okay? Just get to here. There we go. That's a spot to rest right over there. I'm getting exhausted, but... Just catch your breath for a second. Catch your breath for a second. We've almost made it. Clamber up to the top, and I have successfully ascended to the top of the mountain. I've no idea whether I needed to or not, but I've done it. I've no idea what peak this is, minds. Well, bare minimum, I have been able to detect, yes, that tunnel, so now I know about it. Presumably, that would mean I can actually finally, you know, go and visit the damn thing. The other maps, however, like say, yeah, this one here, that doesn't really match up at all, so I'm not sure that's relevant. Oh, and yes, by the looks of it, this is the Lover's Leap, and I've got something pertaining to that in my journal already, so, okay. Just keep going this way, and then somewhere between a tree hanging off the end and a rock, there should be a path. Oh, hang on, that one looks right.
Woohoo!
There we go, I've got a path. So, okay. I've got one path into the next valley, right there, and another path way down bottom. But I feel like I'm getting exhausted, so I should definitely just sleep. And apparently I'm comfortable sleeping outside under a tree in Scotland. I am apparently, yes, a rather hardy young lady in this game. Here we go, it's morning. I kind of feel like I've used up, yeah, like half the time until I'm supposed to get to where I'm supposed to be going, and I've not made, like, you know, too much progress. Okay, before we go back down to the dam, let's at least, like, you know, see where this path goes, perhaps. So, confirm the map, good.
Get in!
And that means, yes, I have successfully managed to confirm this mountain. So it would take 2 hours to go that way. You know what? Don't do that. Because, even though, you know, it might be a bit of a, ow, bloody hell, might be a bit of a one-way trip, I want to go and check out that tunnel I saw by the dam. Right, now this should be, yes, precisely where I want to be. So just slide on down here. That should get me right on to the dam. Beautiful. Right, mosey straight on out. Yep, an entire other mountain ridge in this direction. No idea what mountain that is. And yes, indeed, tunnel down below. And an old lever. Used to be in a cage, but it's rusted away. And gosh darn it, you can't just open the dam and destroy Scotland. Hit it with something, yes! Hit it with... Okay, I feel like none of this is a good idea. Oh, but hang about. I think I have indeed found, yes, the item that was lost. Like, this looks about right. Right here. Huge long slide to this bit. Right. I may have completely missed the Witch's Peak. I still don't know where that is. I must have just walked straight past it. But if I go the right way here, I can find myself, yeah, potentially a secret item. Right, mosey in this direction. What I need to do is, yeah, get down back towards the tunnel. So if I go this way and just clamber down here, that should get me in barely a moment back to... Oh, blimey! And then I died. Okay, don't go that way. Right, just loop back the way I came to, yes, the lovely starting location here. Then approach the dam, and now we're back to where we were. But this time I should know what's going on. But I still can't get in because there's too much water. Meaning, yes, if I could find some way to block off the dam by, you know, hitting that lever up top, then I might, just might, be able to get in a tunnel. But okay, that's going to be way more complicated than I thought. Okay, clamber back up to the top where we just were, because, by the looks of it, if we cross to... No, not there. John. How many more times are you going to make that one mistake? Here we go. The path here, that should take me a few hours, but will get me all the way over to the next area.
I'm starting to feel like I've never done anything but walk. I can feel myself opening out. The way Uncle H says happens when you dump an oyster in a bucket of seawater.
Alright, if I go up, I'll be able to see where I am. That's true, but also on top of that, hang about. If we just keep going in this direction, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we're going to be able to find a treasure. I know precisely where I am. Chill out, Moira. It's going to be fine. Here we go. There's a lovely house over there. We could potentially rest up there as it's already late afternoon. For the time being, though, yeah, just keep on going in this direction. We should be about the right angle to be approaching the mysterious treasure. Okay, here we go. What we've got is, yes, we can climb here, loop around, go over in that direction, and that should be, yeah, roughly where I think the treasure is. So, alright, just climb up here. This should be fine. There's also, okay, a random flute. Lovely. The trick is going to be, yeah, getting over here. Because, okay, I can climb using those rocks. What I need to do is I need to go up this here, McGibble, jump across there. I'm basically cocking Scottish Spider-Man in this game. It's great. And yeah, I could follow the deer for a musical number, but that is not the direction I want to go. So here we go. This should be it around here. Just a motion up the rocks and... okay. Question is, how do we get up the actual top of the hill? Because we know this is, yeah, where the guy went sliding down. Just go around here. Stay zoomed out, to be honest. Go to here. Then go to here. Clamber on. We should be almost there. Okay, I've had to go a bit of a long way around because, yes, I couldn't figure out how to exchange from one path to the other at the bottom. I think possibly they were on different, you know, ridges, and I couldn't find a crossing point. So, right, we've looped the long way round via a small, you know, Scottish musical number, as you do. We should now be able to most definitely lock down the treasure location from up top. So, okay. Here we go. Peak climbed. We've got to, yes, identify the peak. And also, that's our first sign of the lighthouse in the distance. Well, number one, I found one scrap of paper. Forest crown. That does seem to, you know, match up with what we're looking at here. So just below, hang about. Somewhere around here looks about right to me. Hang about. Yeah, if this is where the house is... those are the two waterfalls, that's correct. There's a little dip, which is as it should be. There she is. Right, that was what I was missing before. Meaning now, okay, the treasure. I should be able to pretty much, you know, repeat the route that he went. Just straight up, slide down at the various slidey McGibbles, straight to here, straight down to here as well. Don't worry about the dark or anything, we're treasure hunting right now, Moira. Right, last a little slide here, and... okay, I'm slightly on the wrong McGibble, but that's fine. Now come forward to... there we go. Right here, turn it this way. That's it, alright, okay. And... where is it? There is something here. A battered biscuit tin. And there's something inside which is... below the forest crown. Inside the yawning ground, a path of white I found. In and through and down. Okay, this just leads to another secret cavey McGibble. So there we go. We tracked down a treasure map, but it would appear to lead into, yes, potentially some form of cave system I have not yet discovered, and arguably more importantly, our first glimpse of the lighthouse in the distance that presumably is where Uncle Hamish is, though I very much doubt I'm going to get there in like 2 days now. I feel like I've spent far too much time, you know, doing musical numbers with deers to make it to my uncle's place in a couple of days. I don't know why he invited me, but I feel like, yes, I may have made some tactical errors when it came to the amount of time I decided to dedicate to the deer song and dance routines. But yes, I would say, I think you get the point. This here is a Highland Song, and it's just rather delightful. It's absolutely bloody delightful. It's just a nice time to wander around, to explore and look at, and it's just gorgeous, and it sounds great. Like, if I've got one problem with it, I do genuinely find it a bit hard to navigate. Like, sometimes when you see paths intersecting, you can just cross from one to the other. And sometimes you just can't, because they're on different planes or different ridges. Like, on more than one occasion, I went to a junction, assuming I could change onto a different path, and I just couldn't. It just wasn't possible at that interchange. So, I mean, that slight annoyance aside, I think, you know, if I play any more of this, it's just going to be quietly, on my own time, because... it's just a cozy, nice game. You know what? It's just nice to find a game this bloody charming. So hopefully in 2024 I can find more like this because, as I say, this has just been an absolute bloody delight. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the delightful A Highland Song. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Were we doing virtual reality, or was that just like a metaphor for lesbian sex? And then he smacked me lightly across the face with the money! What? This is... Well, where is this going? What's happening? We're going to buy a whole new bin, and we're going to write Brendan on it, and we're going to put him in it and toss it off the pier.